Alright, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to do the Dragon on building skip in Crash 4 Any Percent on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Switch. The version of the skip that you can do on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC version of the game is not possible in the next-gen version and the Switch version of the game because normally what you do on the other versions is you come up to this side and then you just wrap around this building here, but they put an invisible wall right here on the next gen and Switch versions of the game to make it so that's not possible. But there is an alternate method that you can do that's a little harder and only about a second slower, and it is possible on PS5 and Series X and Switch. So the one thing you need to know before doing this trick is how to infinite jump with Akano. And basically how it works is that if you jump with Akano and you do a body slam and trigger him at the same time, you get a little pop in the air like that, and you see I had a double jump afterwards. It's not really difficult, but the timing is a little precise. But basically you want to chain two of these infinite jumps together and then a double jump to get on top of this building. The timing is a little tricky because you have to get the infinite jump, drop out of Akano, wait a little bit for the cooldown, and then do another infinite jump right afterwards. So, the other thing of note is that you want to be towards the left of this corner of the building, because if you're too far right, there's actually a ceiling right here where that little swirl on the wall. If you're too far to the right of it, you'll bonk into a ceiling. But if you go too far left and you get an accidental body slam, you can also die. But yeah, so you want to be about right here, and then you want to do what I do is I do a slide jump, I do one infinite jump, I go out of Akano, I do another infinite jump, and then I double jump. And if you do it quick enough, you should be able to hit the top of the building, so. Like that. Alright, so now we're on top of the building. You could slide forward here, but there's another invisible wall here. So you actually want to, like, slide around on about this space. So, like, when you get on top of the building, you want to, like, just slide forward, but also, like, a little to the left so you get around the wall. And then once you're here, so you see the platform is on the other side, but there is actually a wall directly facing you. So you kind of have to wrap around and enter it from the right, where the rope is. So when you get to the edge of the building, well, don't do that. So another thing to note, you don't want to go too far off the building because you can end up off the side with a body slam like I did. But basically you want to do okay, so I'm in front of the wall. So I get over here. When I get to around the edge of the building, which is probably about one slide spin, it might not even be one from here. But basically I want to slide spin into Akano, but approach from the right side. So just like that. And that is building skip on PS5, Series X, and Switch. It's only about a second slower than the old skip if you do everything correctly. It's a little trickier, but you do the setup for it a lot sooner. So it saves time on there where it would lose time for having to, do infinite jumps and do all the setup. So yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful if you're running this game on PS5, Series X, or Switch. And I'll see you guys later.